hanging young hero beside your head and spirit. That soul is saying something profound, so let them hear it. Give up the safe and sound for bets, it's all on breaking ground. This vacant town was a mistake and you can turn around. Your heroes and your idols turned out insincere and human. Reality's a dog that fears too high to keep on moving. But you ain't interested in losing, are ya? I thought not. Still too invested in improving as that fire you got. You came out to the city, it wasn't what you dreamed. Gave it 150, was harder than it seemed. You said goodbye to home and people who supported you. To chase something invisible, you lived for that distorted view. Damn. Your sorry superficial buddies like to shun and doubt you. Tonight's the party, everybody's having fun without you. Forget some players like us, put in the effort. They just scared of folks to focus cause they can't predict our weather. Renee's still back on the rebound. Know that if you wanna be a dominant star, you better step up. Next rough patch, kill the rewound mode. I care the walkie down and I my soul. The road to freedom can't be seen by downcast eyes. So raise your gaze until your 10 feet tall. And shake your fist to the sky, refuse to die or let them make you small. Cause they love just to see you convinced you're just a brick in the wall. So kinda like ni oyobana katako met. I chose the free life over money, job stability net. Henkashiteiru sekai yumare I know ko. Kimi wa dare no shujin da so shinai no. Cause I know, I said so, don't make it right. So no yarikata dame, temaji kikitaku nai. Talk all night about your troubles, all it's gonna do is pause you. Shaberu dake nara sorry man, I kawarazu. Kotoba yori ga shigasa, not the most difficult jigasa. Rikai fusoku ari wakemono koto da. Remind myself to zone on what's ahead of me. Mara toji komerareteru fukuro no nezumi. Fushime gachi ni so no michi mienai zo. You see the deeper meaning only once you've seen the light cell. Kono jonetsu nakunaru mai ni to buy speech singing beside him eyes for I wanna so be. Renee's still back on the rebound. Know that if you wanna be a dominant star, you better step up. Next rough patch, cue the rewound mode. I care the walkie down and I my soul. The road to freedom can't be seen by downcast eyes. So raise your gaze until you're 10 feet tall. And shake your fist to the sky, refuse to die or let them make you small. Cause they love just to see you convinced you're just a brick in the wall. Renee's still back on the rebound. Know that I starになりたいなら努力必要。最悪の引きたら悪くそうだけど諦めない my soul. The road's freedom can't be seen by downcast eyes. So raise your gaze up till you're 10 feet tall. And shake your fist at the sky, refuse to die or let them make you small. Oh my moshina night, this one will live for tomorrow. Renee's still back on the rebound. Know that if you wanna be a dominant star, you better step up. Next rough patch, cue the rewound mode. I care the walkie down and I my soul. The road to freedom can't be seen by downcast eyes. So raise your gaze up till you're 10 feet tall. And shake your fist to the sky, refuse to die or let them make you small. Cause they love just to see you convinced you're just a brick in the wall. But you're not just a brick in the wall. La da 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 da.
Alright, folks. Oh wait, Celine, but the song's been in my head all fucking year, pretty much. But I also found out it doesn't give me copyright claims, so that's why I play it. Okay. Hey, it's Nick. Alright. Anna, how are we all doing today? I should probably get rid of this background and switch it to just the normal. There we go. That works. Ah! Cancel. Alright. So, I've missed a lot of shit in the last week. Gonna cover some of it. I also am gonna grab an overshirt. One second. I realized I did not have it on. Ah. Alright. Ignore that. Yeah, I saw that and I looked a little more into it than I had, and Jesus Christ. So oh, where do I even start? Ignore that. Where's window capture? Okay, there we go. That's one. All right. Brain chips. Just want to make sure this button's working before I decide to tab out of it. Okay, sweet. Tab back over here. I got like a little setup going. Okay. I had a dark mode of this website because this was just horrifically bright. But we're going to read through this article here. James Charles denies accusation of grooming an underage fan. This is February 26th, which I didn't know this happened a month ago. I thought this was happening over last week, But YouTuber James Charles quickly addressed a viral video, accusing him of sending sexually explicit photos and messages to an underage fan today. In 2 TikToks, which were shared on Twitter Friday afternoon, a young man going by the name of Isaiah, Red Zai on TikTok, claims James Charles sent him unsolicited nudes and pressured him into sexting even after being told that Isaiah was 16. In a statement posted later Friday afternoon, Charles calls the story completely false. He says last week he saw a photo of Isaiah on his Explore page and added him on Snapchat when he realized they were mutuals. Charles says he woke up to several snaps from this person being excited I added him back, saying he loved me, and also lewd photos of himself in the shower. Charles says I asked how old he was right away and he told me he was 18, so I started flirting back. The 21-year-old continued. In the excitement of meeting someone I thought I could potentially great, I didn't ask for a copy of his ID or passport. When he later admitted he was 16, Charles said Isaiah insisted on continuing talking, at which part Charles unfriended him. Yeah, let's continue. Okay, so James Charles has been accused of sending unsolicited nudes and pressuring straight men multiple times, beginning with Tati Westbrook's infamous Bi Sister video. As recently as January, a straight man came forward with similar allegations. You are so weird for this, Charles commented on a since-deleted TikTok of a time. An expose video because you're mad I unfriended you after months not talking to you after you told me you were straight. Okay. Going forward from this latest incident, Charles said he'll be asking for formal identification before having a conversation with a guy. So, that was about a month some odd ago. Let's go over here to Twitter. Alright. So this is, should we watch it after the, hang on. Let's go here. There's a thing from Isaiah right here. Isaiah, James, we both know I blocked you. You never asked for my age. After I told you I was 16, you proceeded to ask me for nudes and said it didn't matter. You called me hot and said I wish the timeline could speed up so you could be 18. Oh. Jesus Christ. That doesn't look good. Oh yeah, we're going to watch an apology video. I got on a little timeline thing here. Okay. So this is from YouTuber Def Noodle's Twitter, who I've made my opinions on clear, but we're gonna thank him for this content. I'm gonna thank him for the content. So this is from Twitter user @AnonJ. In the video, I introduced myself and said I was 17. In a photo, he said continued to flirt, and he said I thought I was a catfish and I was cute. It never got sexual, just want to put this out, as many guys have had similar experiences with him. And here's the tweet chain from James. I appreciate it, smiley face. Is that you in the photos you posted? And then the kid, I just forgot his name. The other kid. Yeah, OFC, and he sent a video, possibly just of his face or something. I look terrible right now, ha ha ha. James sent a photo, and this kid said, oh my god, I'm actually terrified, ha. James said, LMAO, it's not that deep. Kid sent 2 videos, James Charles said hello. LOL. Never got sexual, but it's still weird how he continued to talk to me and flirt after I told him I was 17, but hearing many other guys speak up about it, I wanted to share. And then, let's, here we go. We got a whole fucking thread here. So, this is from Twitter user Fuzzy, or Life of Uzzy. Life of Uzzy, I see it up there now. God damn it. Okay. Since a lot of people are coming forward about their stories about James, I've decided to share it's my turn to share discussing experiences with James Charles. Check my thread out for more. And here we go, folks. This is where it gets a little creepy. I didn't think you were real, lol. Well, now you know I am, haha. Want to talk on Snap? More safe and easier in the DMs. We'll just go with the flow, you know. Send another video here introducing yourself first. So, James is worried about a catfish. Okay. Then, yeah, Snapchat, May 24th. Don't know the year. Yeah, this is a lot of cringe, so buckle up for it. Also, this dude's fucking phone is at 5%. Jesus. From James Charles. James Charles added you as a friend, and there's a WhatsApp group and all that. Oh, that's all the images on that one. Okay. So basically we started talking for a little, and he was actually a very nice person for the first few days. He told me he wasn't looking for anything until he started calling me daddy and babe. And then this is James Charles. I think it's proof that he blocked him. I don't know how Instagram works. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't know how Instagram works. I tried dealing with Instagram earlier today for something I'm working on, and it's a fucking nightmare. And then, oh, here we go. Here we go. Buckle up. This apparently is this kid and his brother who's recording the phone. So buckle up for this.
Ew. Ew.
Let it play one more time.
Ew.
Yeah. That doesn't look good. That does not look good for your brand, James. If Charles Lahigo, oh no. Okay, so this is him messaging James on Instagram. Lol, I'm shocked. Instead of leading someone on and making them all happy by calling them daddy and babe, you should have just been honest. When I told you I have bad anxiety and other issues, you still chose to lie to me, then remove me. Whatever, James. Just delete my pics and have a good one. And I wasn't even being pushy, lol. You should have seen how you approached me when you wanted nudes. Bye, man. It was cool chatting. Not great. This incident occurred between me and James, and this incident between me and James occurred in 2019, right after his drama with Toddy and Sam Cooke. I've decided to come out of my story now because I didn't feel comfortable speaking about it in the past. However, seeing all the stuff on Twitter really changed my mind. And then we got another video right here at the end. Yeah. Okay. What fucking hell? All right. The only reason I started recording my convo with James because I was positive he was manipulating me at the time. He was so demanding that he's even trying to video call me. Okay. So yeah, this does not look good for James. It really doesn't. Oh, this didn't go dark. Okay, fuck it. It's bright. Alright. So much so that 1 month to the date that all this shit happened, he was removed from his YouTube series Instant Influencer, which I didn't know was a thing. I'd found out about the show by finding this article when I was looking up James Charles. I guess he had a YouTube series. Have you guys watched this? Because I don't know what it's about. It's not really my cup of tea. Normie too. Pretty normie. Let's go. And this is the one I think everybody has seen. Reality show. Army too. I feel it. Okay. So this is a tweet here. Who could have seen that coming? James Charles exposed for allegedly messaging a 15-year-old. When James notices the boy shared one of his messages on a story, James snaps, accuses the boy of lying about his age, and then blocks him. Boy alleges he never lied about his age. Oh boy. Buckle up on this one. So, I miss you, James. And you have to pause on this multiple times, because the screenshots go by fast, but we're gonna... Is my camera doing that? God damn it. Hang on. Alright, let me fuck with my camera for a second here. Hang on. No, that didn't work. Well, guys, it wouldn't be one of my streams if I didn't have a fuck up. Really? Fucking hell, that works. Okay. Can I get back to normal position? Will it work? Okay, sweet. All right. I fucking hate my camera. Sorry for the delay there. Yeah, the camera likes to fuck up with me. So, okay. Good night, cutie. This dude has a cracked phone. You should take on me. Also, yeah, I realize there's fucking licensed music in this. I can't. That would be so cute. And then, again, busted screen. But that's James's face. Okay. So this is November 29th, 2020. So he sent an image of December 13th, 2020. The fuck is your problem posting screenshots of my snap to you on your private story? I strongly recommend you keep my name out of your mouth. We're going to have a major problem. And then it's the 2 screenshots. I'd love to remind you that you're the one who called me cute and said you're bisexual and into me. Oh, boy. And that's not good. Okay. Hold up. James, get a life and respect people's privacy. Me, we already talked about this. James, that's a complete lie, you idiot. You're backpedaling because you got caught. Me, no bad intentions whatsoever. James, don't ever speak about me again. I added you and minded my own business until you called me cute and start flirting with me saying you... Let's see. Trying to bait... Lying about your age to bait someone's against the law anyways. I didn't delete anything in which messages. Messages of you admitting you lied about your age. I saved them, they're gone. I don't know, I probably didn't delete anything. And then... That... Come on. Okay, then... This is showing that... You know, he's met the dude. Deleted a message. Yeah. So... Yeah. Boy James Charles has been allegedly messaging is actually 16 years old, according to a message he shared on Snapchat. Boy also should have receipts in another video. Yeah, so that's... Okay, here we go. It's the full shebang. Did I fuck it up? Hang on. I hate Twitter so much. Here we go. Okay. Let's scroll back. So this is the... Alright. Motherfucker. Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna... And mute it just in case there's licensed audio. Okay. We're gonna let it go through. So you're a bi, people can't respect privacy, is lowest of the low. Okay. Oh. Will it go back? We have to let this wrap around for a second here. Come on. There we go. Come on. You know I didn't. You did by violating my privacy. Get your fucking friend in line before I do. Lying about your age to bait someone's against the law. Okay. So that's a full context there. We kind of have everything. James, oh boy, soiled it. Now let's watch his video. It's 14 minutes long. We're gonna go through it. We're gonna see what his. We need to hear his take. We need to hear his take. So, guys, buckle up for this. We're gonna watch this shit show.
James Charles here, and today I'm going to be making a very important video about a very important topic. As many of you guys know, about 2 years ago now...
Oh, you'd say one thing? Sure. I actually cannot hear him in this. I have to volume boost.
I was involved with a very public online scandal in which some fellow YouTubers made some very serious accusations against me, and within the past couple of weeks, similar accusations are being made again.
Why does his hair look like that? That is a good question. 2 times speed. I'm gonna have to boost the audio up because, Jesus, I cannot hear him.
And I think it's very important that I get on camera and talk to you guys honestly about what is going on. When this first happened 2 years ago,
There we go.
I uploaded a video to my channel.
That I hate the fact that I had to fucking adjust the audio that much. Okay, let's settings. I'm gonna do 1.5 times speed. How about that? 1.5 times.
Channel called No More Lies, and that video was a very planned video. It focused on receipts and screenshots and defending myself in the situation. And I want you guys to know that this video that I'm going to be making today is going to be nothing like No More Lies. This is not exactly planned. I don't have a script. I will let
3
you guys know that
times.
I do have just some notes in front of me of points that I want to make because this is a very, very serious topic. But today's
It's
video
funny
is going to be
how fast he
and I'm
talks
gonna
now.
focus on what happened, the conclusions that I've come to, and most importantly, holding myself accountable for my own actions. First and foremost, I need to say sorry. I owe a massive apology to anybody that I've hurt or anybody that I made uncomfortable with my actions. And I also want to say I'm sorry to my friends, family, and fans that have to watch another one of these videos because you shouldn't have to, and this is really, really embarrassing. When this all started online a few weeks ago, it sparked a large conversation, and many people have shared their thoughts and opinions, and I want to take some time to address literally everything in today's video. But before doing that, I want to make it really, really clear that I fully understand my actions and how they are.
It looks like a bird's nest on the top of his head. Just straight up. It just looks like a bird's nest.
Wrong. There's no excuse for them, and I don't plan on making any in this video either, and I hope that you will choose to watch it all the way through. I also just want to make a quick note as well that I'm filming this on the night of March 31st. It is currently 12:54 in the morning. I'm alone here in the studio, and I know that when I upload this tomorrow, it is going to be April Fool's Day, which is awful timing because this video and this topic is not a joke in any way, shape, or form.
I would have waited a day. I would have waited a day.
And I don't want anybody to think that it is, but I also don't want to wait any longer to speak about this. I want you guys to know that this is very, very important to me, and I'm taking this very, very seriously.
Bad
The last thing
Mondo
that I want to say
cosplay.
before I just get into it is that I think it's important that I provide a trigger warning for this video. There's going to be topics and things talked about that are very, very sensitive to some people, and I don't want anybody to have to listen to those if they don't want to. So I'm just letting you know right now. But with all that said, I think it's time that we talk. In case
That was
anybody
2
isn't
minutes
aware,
of
in the
audio.
past couple of weeks, 2 different people, both under the age of 18, have recently come forward saying that they had inappropriate messages with me on social media. One of them being from last year and one of them being from more recent. In both of these cases, I added these people on Snapchat, asked how old they were right away, was told that they were 18, believed them, engaged in a flirty conversation, and then later on found out that they were actually 16. Upon finding out, I was immediately embarrassed and blocked both people. Later on, when I saw them making videos about it and those videos going viral, my immediate reaction, completely honestly, was to be really, really upset.
That's funny,
I wanted
Fox.
to get on camera and
That's
film
funny.
another No More Lies video where I gather all my receipts and all my screenshots and try to tell my
Yo,
side of the story
Michael.
and then just move on from the situation. And now looking back,
It looks
that
like
was
a
so
JoJo
stupid
character.
because as I did more research on these topics and self-reflected, I realized that the receipts and the screenshots and the specific details of the interaction really don't matter because I fucked up and I needed to take accountability for my actions
Yes.
and most importantly apologize to the people that were affected by them. These conversations should have never happened, point blank period. There's no excuse for it, there's no ifs, ands, or buts, and I take full responsibility for that. I trusted the information that was given to me rather than the information I could have and should have gotten myself. In both of these situations, doing research into these people's public social media profiles would have revealed their true ages, and therefore these conversations would have never happened in the first place, but I didn't do the research, and that is what is so embarrassing. As an adult, it is my
Well, what you should be doing is maybe look a little higher on the age spectrum. Even 20. You're 21, yeah, but still, like, look into, like, you know, maybe mid-20s, early 20s, something around that spectrum. I don't know. That's just me.
job and my responsibility to verify who I'm talking to, and therefore there is no one to blame for this other than myself. To the guys involved with this situation, I want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I added you, I'm sorry that I flirted with you, and I'm really sorry if I ever made you uncomfortable. It is completely unacceptable. I was being reckless, and after looking back and finally realizing that this was my own fault, I started doing a lot of thinking and reflecting to really try and figure out why I was actually allowing myself to be so reckless in the first place. In all other areas of my life, my friends, my business, I like to think of myself as pretty put together and on top of things, and I couldn't understand why relationships were the one outlier. Why were they not working? Why was this area of me so different? And I finally came to a conclusion. It sucks, and it is ridiculously embarrassing to admit this, but I think I have to, and that is that I'm desperate. I do understand that with these videos coming to light, it's really starting
I'm glad he admitted it, but still.
Not even starting, it's really looking, period. Like, I'm actively searching for younger people to be in a relationship with, and I just want to say firsthand that is absolutely not the case.
Happy early
My
birthday,
hope has
Fox.
always been to be in a relationship with somebody around my age or older that I can relate to and that can make me laugh. And unfortunately, I've not been able to find that person yet, but the idea of actually being in a relationship became so important to me that I was willing to
Eating lunch.
trust too quickly, miss out on red flags, and most importantly, not take precautionary measures that really anybody, but especially somebody with a public platform, should be taking before talking to anybody. And there's no excuse for that. When I've watched videos in the past of people talking about serious topics, such as this one, it's always really bothered me when people would talk about conclusions or changes that they're going to make without actually talking about how they got there in the first place. So I think it's really important that I do that in this video. I just honestly think that I owe it to you guys to kind of walk you through the reflection that I've been doing, so you know that I'm taking this seriously, how I came to terms with my desperation, and how it led me here. In 2019, my dating life became even more public than it already was when I was called out and labeled as a predator.
I can figure that,
I feel like
Corbo.
it's all another story, so I don't
Hey, earbuds.
the details, but pretty much I had to get on camera and prove that I was being lied to. I had all the receipts to back it up, but at the time I also recognized that I definitely needed to change the way I was going about dating because clearly something was not working. And in that video, I made a vow and a promise to myself and to you guys as the audience that I would be way more careful moving forward. And that promise was not one that I kept. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, at the time that I posted No More Lies, I really thought that like the only issue was kind of like the straight guys and being lied to. But I now realize that it was obviously a much deeper problem. And
Probably all of it, yeah.
At that time, I had spent the time to sit down, look at myself in the mirror, and try to get to the root of the problem and understand why I was actually allowing myself to get into these situations instead of just brushing it off and saying, like, it's the straight guys and it's the line. But like I said, I didn't, and as time progressed, my desire for a relationship never really went away, and I slowly started ignoring red flags again, and also ignoring my friends and the important people around me that warned me that I was going to get hurt. And to them, I also feel like I really owe an apology because I should have listened, and I feel like if I did, we probably wouldn't be here today. Looking back now and just trying to do my best to piece this all together in my head, I think that my lack of experience when it came to dating growing up, and then all of a sudden having a lot of attention from different types of men, some for good reasons and some for bad reasons, really affected me in ways that I didn't quite understand. I honestly just thought that I had really, really bad luck and that I was being taken advantage of when that wasn't the case at all. And I had the mentality that I could reach out to literally anybody and use my Explore page and For You page as a dating app. And eventually I would just happen to find the right person, but that's just not how dating works literally at all. It's gross.
Yeah, that's not how dating works. There's reasons why there's apps for that shit. You can meet someone on social media, and that can be fine. That's not unheard of. But, oh my god, how do you not realize how, like, yeah, you said it before. You were sheltered, all that shit. You didn't have relationships growing up. That I can fuck with you. Sure. But you're at a legal age where you should know better. There's no denying that. You can't deny that. Inherently, you cannot deny that.
It's weird and it's desperation. I just really thought it was important to share my thought process and the conversations that I've been having with myself and professionals behind the scenes in order to help myself fully understand the situation so I could properly hold myself accountable for how I got here in the first place. When these videos started to come to light, power imbalance became a really large topic of conversation on social media, and rightfully so. In 2019, when I had my whole situation, I was accused of abusing my fame, money, and power to get what I wanted, and when I responded to that at the time, I said that that was disgusting and that I would never want to do that, and to this day, I still stand behind that sentiment 1000%. So when it was getting brought up again, I got really, really frustrated and was trying to understand because I was thinking to myself, like, okay, I know that this situation shouldn't have happened, I know that this conversation shouldn't have occurred, I take responsibility for that, but at the same time, like, they DM'd you first, they lied to you, they flirted first, like, you didn't use your fame, money, and power to get anything. But I've now realized that that mentality is completely wrong because a power imbalance can happen even when it's not intentional. What I wasn't getting before is that the excitement that comes with talking to a celebrity is literally enough to make somebody do or say something that they normally wouldn't, even if that celebrity isn't intentionally weaponizing their fame, money, or power. And that's the concept that I just wasn't getting, but I now do. Even though I'm able to turn off my social media and just talk to somebody outside of the spotlight about something normal, in normal clothes, and no makeup on as James Dickinson, that doesn't change the fact that to them, I'm still James Charles. And that's something that I can't turn off. For me, having a public platform has become such a huge part of my life that at this point, it does feel normal. But I have to understand that to 99.9% of people, it's not normal and will never be normal. And that's where the power imbalance lies that I wasn't understanding. But I'm so glad that I finally do, because like I said in 2019, taking advantage of that power imbalance is something that I would never ever want to do, but unintentionally was. With this situation blowing up, there are a lot of people speaking about this online, whether it be sharing their opinions, arguing back and forth, or most importantly, holding me accountable for my actions. I understand that posting this video today is not going to stop those conversations, but it's going to spark more of them. And that's something that I am completely okay with because I really feel like these are topics that we need to be speaking about a lot more. I also want to make it clear that through uploading this video today, my hope and my expectations are not to, press post and then forget about it and move on and wash my hands as if nothing happened, because something did happen. And what happened was not okay, and I don't want to just forget about it. I should have...
My biggest apology I could give you, Corvo, is the fact that I'm awful at editing videos, and research has been pain, but I like doing live streams, so I think I'm kind of shifting more towards live streams as a whole. But I'm still working on some ideas up here. Not much goes on up here, but I'm still working on ideas for videos. Better have crying? Possibly.
Have been more careful in every single way when it comes to the ways that I was looking for a relationship. I didn't do the proper research, and for that, I'm once again ashamed and embarrassed.
Right.
I can't take it back as much as I wish that I could, but I'm really, really glad that I now fully understand the situation, so I'm able to do better in the future, and I really hope to show that to you guys. I'm a firm believer that when scandals or situations like this happen, you can get on camera and upload an apology video where you say sorry a million times all day long, but the only way to actually show and prove that you are sorry is through action and change, and I'm going to change. This whole situation has been so embarrassing.
Now, in a way, I do actually agree with that statement, where it's like, yeah, you can make an apology. You could say everything in the world, but if you go back to doing what you're doing, then yeah, it's an apology for show, really.
And I'm ashamed, but like I said, I'm now educated and fully understand what went on. And I'm making a promise to all of you right now on camera that I will be way more careful moving forward with every single person that I speak to. My For You page and Explore page are not dating apps, and I will stop treating them as if they are. I already started asking for proper identification from every single guy that has either reached out or that I was speaking to, and will continue doing so for the rest of time. I now understand the root of the problem. I understand how and why I, and only I, caused myself to get into this situation. I understand that this could have and should have been easily avoided, and I also understand that I need to be aware of my platform at all times. I didn't understand how a situation like this could affect the people involved, but now I do. And for that, to the victims, I am so, so sorry. And I promise that something like this will never, ever happen again. I also feel like I owe an apology to friends, family, team members, and also fans that had to watch this all go down again. To all of you guys, I once again wish that I had listened earlier on. You guys saw this and I didn't, and I'm really, really sorry for not taking that seriously and not being a better person and a better role model like I promised that I would be. I'm going to be taking some time away to reflect and further educate myself on these topics. I think at this point it's really important that I do so I'm able to follow through with my word and prove to you guys that I will be a better person. Even though I won't be here posting, I do want people to know that I will still be here, available, listening, and learning. At this point, if you made it all the way through the video, I really appreciate it and just wanted to say thank you for listening, and I hope to never disappoint you again. See you soon.
Okay. By the way, regular video is pretty great, but we're gonna shift from that for a second to talking about that, because yeah, he's saying a lot of good things. He's saying a lot of good points, but it's like, how do I word this? Okay. How many times are we going to get the apology, though? If a year from now, 2 years from now, 6 months from now, if this shit happens again and again and again and again, how can anyone trust him? It will be the boy that cried wolf, but when it comes to sexual predation. He's got the words, but he doesn't have the he doesn't have the, you know, he doesn't have the kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't believe him. I don't believe him. Now, I had this clip up earlier, but I wanted to watch that video before we pulled this up, because this is a video from Samantha Kelly on Twitter. James Charles blatantly lied in his new "Holding Myself Accountable" video. Yikes. Oh. Hang on. Wait, let me make sure my little audio thing is not... Oh, okay.
I'm actively searching for younger people to be in a relationship with, and I just want to say firsthand that is absolutely not like not even starting. It's really looking, period. Like, I'm actively searching for younger people to be in a relationship with, and I just want to say firsthand that is absolutely not the case. My hope has always been to be in a relationship with somebody around my age or older that I can relate to and that can make me laugh. And unfortunately, I've not been able to find that person yet. I'm not physically attracted to older guys, which sucks. Like, I would date like the absolute youngest, like 18, 19, that looks a little bit old.
There was another clip.
It doesn't look good. That does not look good. Delswood's hair hat. I'll say no to that one. Hollow words. I'm gonna say hollow. I'm gonna put money on hollow. Hey, how you doing? I'm actually gonna shift from the James Charles thing really quick. This is something that happened right before I was streaming, and the video got uploaded, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't know how to handle it in that moment, so let me turn this volume back down to 100. Now, there's a YouTube content creator, but I really like. His name is Drifter. He does a lot of Call of Duty content. He's one of those guys. He'll look through guns and weapon balances and shit and maps and all that. But recently, in the last year, he's had a lot of attempts from someone named 8 Thoughts, who is a fellow YouTuber, but his content is awful. But put out a video.
Hey guys,
I actually watched this video pre-stream while I was making myself something to eat. And I want to watch this before we talk about Romeo Lacoste. Also because the stream is currently only 30 minutes in, and I kind of want it to be a little longer, no offense. Let me hit F11, capture, shift. OBS has not been... Okay, it's working. It's working. Every apology makes SpongeBob intro background. That's fair. I'm going to let Drifter talk for a tiny bit. I'm going to tune it from 1.5 to 1.25. Because I want him to kind of introduce the scenario. And I'll talk about my personal opinions out of 8 Thoughts later on, but we're going to let this continue.
Drifter here. I've been a full-time YouTuber for about 10 years now, and I am finally able to tell my story about getting doxxed, swatted, attempted murder, identity theft, harassed, and just a whole bunch of other crazy stuff, all coming from the YouTuber 8 Thoughts. It's been a long journey to get here. A criminal trial involving all of this just recently wrapped up, and I'm finally free to talk about it. I was kind of planning to do it later when my health was better, because stress is bad for you when you're sick, and also because I try to do like one dramatic thing at a time if possible. And an important legal disclaimer here in the very beginning of the video before we go much further. I am going to say in this video, 8 Thoughts did blah blah blah, and Blue and 8 Thoughts did blah blah blah, who's another important person, but I need to be very clear that 8 Thoughts himself personally did very little of this. He did not personally swat me very much or anything like that, but rather his friend, Discord admin, Twitch admin, video editor, and potential business partner, depending on who you want to believe, did do all of these things in coordination with 8 Thoughts, who recorded it, streamed it, enjoyed it, and I also have him recorded giving directions to this person. So basically what he did is kind of like what Donald Trump did with his lawyer. He would frequently speak through his lawyer for complicated things. In this case, he got another person that was willing to swat, threaten, dox, harass anybody that he wanted, and that other person would do all sorts of nasty things for him. So when it comes times for legal consequences, right, it all blows back on that person, and much less so on 8 Thoughts himself. And because of that, 8 Thoughts was never charged with a crime in the state of Texas, or any crime regarding anything that happened to me. Now, the other person got some interesting charges, and he got some jail time and pled guilty, and he's out on probation now. But 8 Thoughts did not get charged with a crime. Therefore, legally, I probably should not say that he committed a crime, even though prank calling the Veterans Suicide Hotline could be considered a crime. Since that person was not charged with a crime, I have to say that these are non-criminal actions to legally shielding myself. But they did happen. They're true. There's an absolute defense against that. And before we get to...
Today,
here we go.
I'm not sure. I'm off on meds. And...
Here we are. We're gonna put this part. I shouldn't have let it.
Before we get too much further into this video, I do want to share a voicemail that 8 Thoughts left a high school student some number of years ago after a huge harassment campaign to try to get his dad fired from work. To be clear, this does not involve me. I have a giant folder of like 150 gigabytes of stuff that I need to organize, but it's short, it's sweet, and should let you know that I'm not crazy and making this up, and I will have evidence for all of my claims later.
Oh, hey, how you doing? This is Drifter, or maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm off on meds, and so I'm not really sure who I am today. But whoever I am today may or may not be a little bit pissed off. And just letting you know, Brandon, that you may or may not have totally fucked yourself and your family. I'm just saying, just saying. But, I may not be saying, because I don't know what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm off my meds, and I don't know who this is even calling. But if it was somebody who you might know in the past or may not know in the past, I mean, who knows? It's all just jokes. This is all just trolling anyways. Nothing's really actually going to happen. I'm just, I don't know, where am I right now? Anyways, so we want a video of your dad beating the shit out of you. Otherwise, yeah. Well, I mean, that's nothing different than a regular Friday night, to be honest, so it's not like we're asking for anything extra. Your dad beats your ass on a regular basis, you little punk-ass bitch. But you fucked up, and by the way, that's not the address I have anymore that you tried to leak. Just saying that that's the wrong address, so that's why you really fucked up. So there's no threat against me because you don't have the right address anymore. That was an old address, wherever you got it. And, yeah, that was the most slimy, sleazy fucking thing I've ever seen anyone do, and you're a piece of shit. And, yeah, you may or may not pay for it. Not physically, but mentally, we're coming for you. So prepare. Or not prepared, because this could all just be jokes. Who knows? I don't know. I love Jesus.
And an edited version of...
Yeah, 8 Thoughts, I've seen him around the community. I dislike him actively. He makes awful content. It's fucking garbage. It is physical torture to watch one of his videos at all. I will quickly Tell you what, just so you can see, he's deleted most of his content because everyone makes fun of him and shits on him. But let me drag this over here. So this is his most recent video.
What is up?
That shouldn't be bad.
Well, guys and girls and everybody in between, I'm back. The stud buffing game athlete himself has been gone for 2 weeks, and it's been a bummer, man. Been a bummer. A lot of you probably know what is going on, what is happening. A lot of you probably have no idea why I've been gone for 2 weeks and why all the videos on my channel are completely gone and erased. Don't worry, I'll explain it all to you and more. But let's just say that your boy Thoughts here is on the ropes, man. I've been knocked down. I'm about to get a TKO. This channel's about to be poof, disappeared. So before I go on, regardless if you know what's going on or don't know what's going on, I need your help. I've never asked for anything but anybody before.
He basically got multiple strikes, and now he's probably going to get banned. So he shifted to a new channel. And yeah, it's all of it is awful. Just awful. But no, I wanted to give you information on who this dude is before we watch the rest of it, because this is something you're gonna find out. This guy's dirty shit, the kind of shit he does in private.
Of the suicide hotline prank call where him and the Discord admin call the veteran suicide hotline. The Discord admin pretends to be a veteran who's having some issues with his wife and neighbor, plans to kill both of them with an AR-15 and then themselves. They give my address to the guy on the other end and leave me to deal with whatever the hell happens. That was mostly the Discord admin doing the talking, but 8thoughts himself is in the call. You can hear him laughing and talking and giving directions and stuff in the chat. So that, yeah, fun. We'll put all that near the back end of the video. You can just skip to there. I got a little story to tell first. So I have to have some evidence today, right?
Sir, but how can I help you?
Okay, so I'm a Marine. I did, serve in, for 2 tours in Afghanistan.
You said he tried to beat you up the other day, but you scared him away with your AR-15?
Yeah, I have a bunch of weapons at home. Like, once I moved here, he stepped up to my porch and he's like, "You better watch your back, nigga." Yeah.
Okay.
He already slept with my wife like 3 times already.
Okay, wow. And so where is your wife right now?
She's at his house. I hate being neighbors with this guy. It's like, dude, at least stop fucking my wife.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, this sounds very difficult. I'm sorry that...
Have you ever gotten your wife fucked?
No, no, that I can't say that happened to me. But I want to stay focused on you here. Robert, how long have these thoughts of suicide been going on? How do you spell Plano?
Plano. It's near Dallas.
Near Dallas, okay.
Yeah, I live in...
You said A...
What, nigga?
Robert...
Blue, mute him for a second, Blue. Mute him for a second. Mute him.
Well, what are you hearing? Okay, I can tell you exactly what you're hearing. You're hearing a man pretending to be someone else to get someone swatted or the cops called on someone. This is a local suicide hotline for Drifter's area, and this guy is pretending to be Drifter to essentially get something to happen. It gets worse. It gets worse, but this is him using Google Voice, which is a service that you can use to call the hotline, pretending to be someone who has an AR-15, who his wife's cheating on him, and the next door neighbor. It's a whole bunch of shit.
Hold on. I gotta take some pills. What's up,
What do
man?
you mean you have to take some...
Am I on the stream?
Yeah, you're on the stream.
Hey. Oh, shit.
What? Say
Okay, I don't want to be on the stream.
Oh, well, you're on the stream, retard.
Ah, fuck. Okay, I would message you. I'll message you because I don't want to. Okay, hold on, message you.
So yes, what you can hear there is 8thoughts wanting to give him directions without, like, stream chat, you can delete that. Audio recording, yeah. So yeah, he's on there. He's essentially controlling this shit, but...
Sorry about that. Just got pills to take. Yeah, help me.
Okay, wait, all right, hang on. When you said you took some pills, did you take them as prescribed?
You know what? I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna do
And you saw there, at the top, right up here, the chat. The chat was cleared by a moderator when he was like, oh shit, panic.
do what, Robert? I can't make out what you're saying right now, Robert.
Dude, what do you think will happen if I go to Drifter's house right now? Like, pop, pop, pop.
So you haven't thoughts of hurting him or killing him?
I'm going to skip past this part because I can understand how people would want to hear this. But, yeah. The shit's fucked, and they hang up.
Did 8 Thoughts. I was sick of his shit about, talking about skill-based matchmaking. I told him to enjoy his Twitter account while he still could, because it was like account number 15. They all get banned, and that one inevitably got banned, and I got blamed for it. And then it turned, he kind of sicked his little Discord admin on me, this Blue fellow who's a very nasty person. Blue himself has told me he did it for money, and he has told me that he is a troll for hire, and that he personally doesn't hate me, or didn't then, probably does now after being arrested. But rather, 8 Thoughts was building a troll team and planning to do all this kind of stuff. So there's a credibility issue there. You can believe who you want to believe. It was initially small things, like we're going to prank call you, we're going to call your parents, we're going to call, your extended family.
We're going to listen to this. I will link, because there's a lot more to it. I'll just link to the video as well, but we're going to keep watching the video.
Send pizzas to your house, we're going to send weird orders, we're going to send escorts, which is getting a little bit more in the dangerous range, because when enough escorts come, eventually you have to deal with angry pimps and handlers and things like that. I started working with the police. The police put me on a very strict no contact and no response diet, so no matter what happens, even if it's live on stream, I'm supposed to try to not respond as much as possible.
A troll for hire.
Getting bored with this, I think they kind of realized I was trying to ignore them, so it was like a challenge, and they just kept escalating things higher and higher and higher. Why did you even decide to start all this to begin with?
I mean, that's kind of what I do, to be honest. Kind of entertain. Like, you can ask 8 Thoughts. I mean, I've done this plenty of times, and it's entertaining within. Coming to the thing, like, you called another thing? All I'm doing is just trying to get you to snap. That's all I'm trying to do. Get you to have a meltdown.
Why do you want me to have a meltdown?
You already had a meltdown once when you were starting to shoot 8 Thoughts. Oh, no. I can promise you this is not a battle to win. If I wanted to actually, really get to you deeply, I would have other methods to do, but I'm trying to, just have it, be cosmetic, as in a way. Just trying to be nice to you. Just to mess with you. That's all I'm trying to do. So I told him how to get unsuspended, because I've been suspended multiple times. My account keeps getting suspended. So I know how to get around that, so I kind of help him doing that. But he also doesn't know how to shut his mouth and, get around the algorithm. So he keeps saying dumb shit and getting suspended for it. So, I mean, that's just on his end.
Then it moved on to harassing my wife, stream donations where my address would pop up on my little stream text and stuff, so I had to turn that off. A lot of bad things. Then it moved into impersonating me on social media. Then there was attempts to cancel me, finding any cheeky, offensive thing that I said over the last 10 or 15 years on the internet, sending it to all my sponsors to try to get me fired. I had to have meetings with quite a few of them to smooth all of this out, but thankfully nobody dropped me because the context behind my sins were minor compared to what else was going on. But it just kept escalating. It kept getting more and more calls all the time, voicemails all the time, calls not only from Blue, but also from 8 Thoughts. And I was told that if I just follow them on Twitter and become friends, that it'll go away. And after studying the group for a little bit, what I basically learned is that means you kind of work for them. And I saw other YouTubers that did take this offer and ultimately ended up working and communicating with them in order to keep their families safe. And like I said, I'm not alone. I found I think 8 other people, maybe. Pretty much none of them want to be contacted or be in this video. The most common answer I get is, I want to keep my family safe. So this continues. It gets worse and worse and worse. There was posts on Craigslist about come take my dog. When my dogs did disappear, they took credit for it, which was very dirty. They tricked a charity. There was a charity that showed up at my house with a giant
This gets worse, believe me.
They're like, okay, we're here for the free computers and furniture. And I talked to them. Basically, the Blue fellow posted pretending to be just giving away everything and moving to a foreign country. So a charity drove 2 miles to my house to show up with this giant trailer expecting to get stuff for senior citizens, and I had to turn them away. Same thing with selling a PlayStation. Had all sorts of kids and dads yelling at me and stuff because I didn't have a PlayStation that I was giving away for free at my house. Then it starts getting nastier. All of a sudden, my wife's credit card pings as fraudulent charges, and I have documentation for that I need to edit before I show. Then all of a sudden, there's the Veterans Suicide Hotline prank call where they call in there and they tell them a weird story and then just give them my address and bounce. After that, I set up a swatting protocol with the local police department, which I don't want to talk about on today's video because it's still in effect so that I don't get swatted. And if I start talking about it, that the process involved on how to actually trigger an emergency response to my house might get revealed, so I don't want to do that. But it's like a week later, that response did trigger, and there was something bad called into my house, so I had to go through a process to make sure that the SWAT team did not show up, guns ablazing here. It pretty much just continued. Then we had issues with people stealing things out of my front lawn. I don't know if that was associated with 8 Thoughts or not. I did have 2 individuals show up at my house with firearms. One of them came about, there was a fan who reached out to me and said that him and Blue were on some dark web board and that they were trying to buy somebody to kill me and rape my wife and all this kind of weird stuff. This guy was really sketchy. They didn't even offer a lot of evidence, so I didn't really like believe that or pay much attention to it. I still don't know whether to believe it or not because all this stuff got so crazy. But about a week after that, this really weird dude showed up at my house, and I'd been harassed for like a long time. So I was like loaded gun in every room, sleep with my AR-15 mode, and but I wasn't thinking about it a whole lot at the time. So I was just like right by the door and I heard it ring. So I got my shotgun. I always answer the door with the shotgun kind of around the corner. And there's this really weird dude there. Just looked really out of place for my neighborhood, a little bug-eyed. And I kind of asked him what he wanted. And he looked really confused. And he's like, I just wanted to make sure that people lived here. And I'm like, come again? He's like, I'm sorry. I didn't know if anybody lived here or not. And I needed to be sure. And I pulled my shotgun around to view. And I was like, I don't know what you need to be sure of, but you need to leave. Dude bounced. Now, that's not too weird in and of itself, but then I went back and watched my security cameras, and I see this dude make like a couple of trips past my house, seemingly casing it out, then turning around and coming up to the door, and I catch him on the security camera, tucking something large and black into the back waistband behind his hoodie. Now, I guess that could be a cell phone in the back pocket, but most people don't put up their cell phones like just and sticking it in. I mean, that's usually a very different object, like a Glock or a 1911 or something like that. So I think I got very lucky on that one. Then, of course, there was the incident with the Discord admin, the blue fellow, who did most of the trolling and swatting, actually showing up at my house, actually in a ski mask with a gun in the dashboard of the car, streaming it, my house, my address, my everything, everywhere. And then 8 Thoughts effectively restreaming that. At one point, there was 2,000-ish people watching my house live with this dude getting ready to do something. He says he was coming to apologize. Who shows up in the middle of a rainstorm with a ski mask and a gun to apologize? I don't even know. And dude got arrested on stream. It was a nightmare. It was a personal security nightmare. And you can think what you want of 8 Thoughts, his involvement with this, but I'll let you know that that is not a responsible way to behave as a content creator. There is absolutely nothing responsible about streaming another content creator's house in any context, much less at the end of a harassment campaign with an armed and masked individual on site. That's a recipe for disaster. And for example here, during all of this kind of stuff going on, I realized pretty quickly that it was going to get violent. Started working with the police. I hired private detectives. I found 8 Thoughts in Blue and a number of other people from their Discord. None of them are super clever or well hidden. And I had them followed and logged for quite some time to learn about their lives and where they lived and worked and families and blah, 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 blah. Now, I'm sitting here for a year. Threats coming in all the time. Weird people showing up with guns, swatting, blah, blah, blah. Don't do anything. Don't call people. Don't make contacts. No tit for tat. No reaching out. I have people in my Discord saying, why don't you do something about this? And the answer is absolutely not. That, they go low, I'm going to go high. I'm going to do everything above water. I'm going to work with lawyers. I'm going to work with police. I had to work with the FBI about a child pornography issue that came up along the way, not with 8 Thoughts specifically or Blue, but some of their fans got very, very busy. And I saw it and I made sure that guy got, his world shit on. But the rule was in my community and the people helping me, if you reach out, if you play tit for tat, if you call these people, if you try to swat, if there's anything, you're instantly automatically banned for life, and I'm reporting you to the police. And that's what we did. I got to sit here and eat shit for a year, knowing everything.
The initial thing that kicked this off, Goldstein, was he made fun of 8 Thoughts because 8 Thoughts had a new Twitter account. He's like trying to shit on Drifter or something. It was like a mutual thing at one point. And he said, hey, can't wait to see you on your next account or some shit, because 8 Thoughts had a multitude of Twitter accounts. And apparently that pissed him off so much that he thinks that Drifter was the one who got him banned. And then he went on this rage towards him.
Versus the other fellow, 8 Thoughts, Drifter talks shit on Twitter. I think he got my account banned. It's hilarious when he gets worked up. Let's do more swatting. Let's share all of his personal info online. God, they did a stream where they found documents from like 1994 of my parents' divorce and all this. Like, they had to consider the safety of the child, and they read about how I had behavioral problems and like mental damage and blah 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 as a kid. just all of that personal stuff on stream, which was not particularly fun. And about that, I got very lucky that a lot of those documents are sealed. There are crimes that you can commit against children that, you know, states have a tendency to lock down for a very long period of time. I'm glad that they were not able to access those documents. That'd have been a much worse stream. It was a complete nightmare from start to finish. This is sort of the teaser, effectively. I have evidence of all of this. I was planning literally a 5-part series going through each little claim in detail to prove it and expose the other individual and stuff. But my health has been poor, and the idea was that I do this later when my health is better, when I'm more organized, when I feel good, when I can speak concisely and clearly. But last night I saw Nick Marks getting crapped on and other people running in to defend 8 Thoughts. This is a shame. He's being abused. You can't criticize people. You can't use First Amendment on YouTube, blah, 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 blah. And I couldn't hold back anymore. Since the other person pled guilty, the trial's effectively over. I can speak my piece, and I'm doing that now. God, I don't know. This is not a very organized video. It's like 7 in the morning when I'm recording this. I got 3 doctor's appointments that I got to go to as soon as it's done. But I will have footage here at the end of this video. Oh man, I forgot about the Reddit admins that were involved with this. They went after the COD Reddit admins, YouTubers, streamers, political activists. There were developers from, I think, both Treyarch and Infinity Ward that got targeted by this group of individuals, including 8 Thoughts and his community. That triggered like an Activision security response, which is a totally different mess that I don't want to deal with. But they can talk about those issues if they want to. They probably won't. Most of these people want to kind of stay anonymous, you know. But yeah, this is just kind of like the teaser for it. I guess in a couple of days when I'm feeling better, I'm going to start putting that docu-series together and getting ready to go live with all of it. What's also crazy about this situation is that relatively early on, after the swatting happened, I sent this information to YouTube and to Twitch. Now, I'm verified on both platforms. I've been there a long time. I know
this is going to piss everybody off. So listen closely on this shit.
People. And I got some interesting responses. I got a lot of, we can't do anything about this. I got a lot of, the security or TOS team is private. We can't contact them directly. Then eventually, after some pushing, I did get an answer from one individual saying, and I guess for legal reasons, don't quote me on this because it's been like over a year and I don't remember the exact quote, but something along the lines of, Twitch doesn't want to provoke further violence, or Twitch is afraid if they take an administrative action that they will provoke further violence. So I sent a video of a partnered verified Twitch streamer trying to swat me live on stream, and their answer was, we just don't promote violence. Like, this is too much. I sent them videos of the man showing his ass and reading Nazi propaganda and talking about 14-year-old girls and stuff, and they're like, yeah, we don't want to provoke a response out of this individual. So yeah, I got to deal with that. YouTube was even weirder. This man uploaded a video called I Hired a Hitman to Kill Drifter, and it was really like a criticism of me because I got mad on stream once and yelled at somebody, Blue, I think it was actually yelled at Blue, about sending the guy to my house with a gun. And so there's like this weird video about how he would never do that and that would be dumb and then I'm crazy. But the video was I hired a hitman to kill Drifter, and the thumbnail was a ski mask guy, just like a general like creepy bad guy. And then lo and behold, a week later, a creepy guy with a ski mask did show up at my house. When I talked to YouTube about this, I was told that this is not a violation of their terms of service. This is straight from the content team telling me that the videos that I sent, which were primarily 8 Thoughts laughing about my harassment, making some non-public details public, stuff that you wouldn't know outside of the police department, giving shout outs to the people that were doing it in videos, congratulating them, saying it's funny, making reaction videos and retelling, again, private stories like the escort story that I tried to keep private in videos. And I was told by YouTube that this is not a violation because two things. Number one, there were no videos posted directly of violence against me, so there was no actual recordings of said violence. And two, that they did not encourage said violence. They didn't, even though they gave shout outs to the people that were doing it and were telling private details, that this was not directly encouraging said violence and therefore not a violation of terms of service. So yay, great job YouTube. These platforms, they don't give a fuck about you guys. They really don't. They just absolutely don't. That is the honest to God truth about how these platforms work. If I was a trans woman and somebody told me my gender wasn't real, banned. Streaming dudes showing up at my house with a fucking gun, hey, it's too violent for me to get involved with. So stupid, so stupid. So I'm gonna go to my doctor's now, and I'm gonna try to have a normal day and relax, and I don't know. I guess sit around. And see if I'm gonna get sued for slander, according to Twitter of all things. And,
Ernsey, MZ, you did miss the James Charles part. Now we're in this dude named 8 Thoughts.
And enjoy all of these clips of 8 Thoughts being a very naughty boy. Also his admin Blue, because they it's kind of a group deal. You get both together is how this works. So yeah, if you did enjoy, I guess you could subscribe, but this would be a weird video to sub for. Drifter out.
Actually really did show up to Drifter's house, and the YouTuber 8 Thoughts live streamed this on Twitch, 2,000 viewers. So there was a lot of people watching this live, and the police actually ended up detaining him. Just watch this.
I don't think he even knows that I'm outside. Like,
are you really at his house? Are you really at his house?
That's his house right there, dude.
He's at Drifter's house. This dude is at Drifter's house. Holy shit, bro. You're going to get arrested as a word on the street. Thanks for the subs. Appreciate it. Mr. Brinsky, what's up, buddy? 20 months. Blue silently.
There's a cop here. There's a cop here.
There's a cop there. He called the cops on you. Oh, shit.
Yeah, there's a cop. Dude,
There's a cop at Drifter's house. He's going to get arrested.
Wait, he's driving up. He's driving
By the way, I had to check to see when Scarce last uploaded. 2 months ago. God damn it, get back to work, motherfucker.
up. Hold on. He's driving up.
No. Oh, the spotlight. I see the spotlight's on you. Oh, dude, you're going to jail.
No, this isn't 8 Thoughts getting detained. This is, his... Whoop. Hang on. Hit my chair thing. That was, his Discord admin, Blue.
Oh, no! Oh, my God, they're calling you out.
How's it going, man?
Hey, Officer Brantley, Final Police Department.
Nice to meet you, man.
What you up to, my man?
I don't know, man. I'm just chilling.
You just chilling?
Yeah.
Hey, we got a call about you that you were over streaming somebody's house.
Yeah, and look, man, like, this dude, I just wanted to come over here and, like, I just wanted to apologize to him and all that. Look, I gotta also inform you, I do have a gun in my center console, but, look.
Is it registered to you?
Well, you don't have to register a gun in the...
I'm just asking you a question.
Yeah, no, it's not registered.
No! Keep it rolling. You gotta keep it filming. This is crazy.
No, sir. No,
you mind
sir.
if I pat you down and make sure you don't have a weapon?
No, sir.
You're good. Face that way for me.
Okay.
This is definitely going to be on Drama Alert and Scarce. For sure. This is insane. Holy shit.
Quite a bit of backlash today because people felt like it was wrong.
So what was happening is, to give explanation of what's going on here, 8 Thoughts is the guy up here. He's restreaming his Discord admin and psychopath Blue streaming Drifter's house. He's outside Drifter's house. He has a ski mask on and apparently he has a gun in his center console. But we're gonna continue with it. We got about less than a minute
for him to, stream this whole thing. I mean, he literally was streaming this dude showing up to Drifter's house here. So a lot of people were criticizing 8 Thoughts, and 8 Thoughts responded here saying tons of fans go to YouTubers' houses. It's wrong and an invasion of privacy. They don't call the cops on them and act like crooks. Drifter has and is overreacting to this whole situation and has been made worse by challenging Blue, false claims, ignoring calls to end beef. Also, the fact that Blue had a gun isn't even a point to argue. It's Texas. He always has a gun with him every time he goes out. It's not illegal. It was just stupid to have it with him because it looks bad. But on video from the jump, you'll all see his intentions were to end the problem. I'm not responsible for another grown man's actions. He doesn't listen to me, told this dude multiple times to stop the trolling, told him not to go, and I'll fully admit it right now, it was funny as hell to me that he got arrested, and watching it all unfold was entertaining as
Okay, so that cut off a little early. I'd love to watch best to worst, but we have some more Twitter stuff from Drifter that will help add a little more to all of this. Really quick here. Is this the right one? Okay, this is the right one. This is the right tweet. This is what I'm looking for. Okay. So, so people had put, he tweeted, what 8 Thoughts video should I respond to this tweet within 10 minutes? At Sweaty Testes you can vote to, which is 8 Thoughts Twitter account. And so people voted between, let me make sure I get my chat up here. Between pranking suicide hotline, which is in the video, saying the N-word, trying to scare Jews, and saying a banging 15-year-olds is okay. So we'll cut in here at the jump. God willing, Twitter doesn't break for me again. So here we go. Well, let's hear it from his mouth. Guys, don't fight me with the chat. Oh, hang on. Come on, Twitter.
We need to distinguish between pedophilia and fucking young chicks. Pedophilia is fucking prepubescent girls, like little kids, like 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 9, 10, 11. Fucking 16-year-olds or 15-year-olds isn't pedophilia. There's another name for it. It's just fucking young bitches, like young girls. It's not the same thing. It's not cool, but it's not. They're not pedos. They're just fucking young ass. We need to distinguish between pedophilia and fucking young chicks.
That clip does not age pretty well. But let's hear it again. Just to make sure that we're not taking him out of context.
Pedophilia is fucking prepubescent girls, like little kids, like 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 9, 10, 11. Fucking 16-year-olds or 15-year-olds isn't pedophilia. There's another name for it. It's just fucking young bitches, like young girls. It's not the same thing. It's not cool, but it's not. They're not pedos. They're just fucking young ass. We need to distinguish between pedophilia.
And And yes, Goldstein, to steal the meme from Claw, press S to spit. Yeah, fuck this guy. I hope he gets what's coming to him. But I'm gonna watch Drifter's Line and see what he puts out next, because I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. Now we're gonna switch to the final part of this, because I thought it could get crazier, but Romeo Lacoste is still around. Now, I had known about his Instagram. I know about his Instagram for a while. I'm gonna keep it real with you. And I've been waiting to cover him, and I was like, I'll edit a video, but I figured I would talk about it on a stream. Because if he claims this, I can counterclaim. So yeah, he's been, still on Instagram. He's been laying low, relatively. Oh, don't get mad at Claw. He's a good. But yeah, so he's still apparently doing tattoos. 36 weeks ago, he's been uploaded, but I haven't had he's not done anything interesting enough to really talk about it. Just the fact he's still on fucking Instagram for some ungodly reason. However, he recently, and in the last 3 months recently, let me just pull this up here, has decided that he has become a musician. Take it easy, earbuds. So he has allegedly become a musician. I say allegedly because I've heard one of his songs, and it is bad. Don't quit your day job, Romeo. Don't quit your Romeo Lacoste. Okay, so Romeo Lacoste was this big tattoo artist. To shorten down a long story, who ended up being very sexually attracted to young girls, got canceled, everyone kind of, shit on him. Are you about to hurt me? You're about to hurt me? I'm not about to hurt you. I'm about to hurt everyone, because this is awful. But he would always hang around famous people, like FaZe Rug, Rice Gum. You see, Rice Gum. And Alyssa Violet, Deji, all awful people. Yeah, he would clout chase around YouTubers, right? And that's how he blew up. That's how he got famous. His tattoos are all pretty awful. There's noted history that his tattoos are just cheap shit half the time. But he was famous. And then he wasn't, because he had a fascination with little girls. I made a video. I don't have it currently on hand, but I made a video about it. It kind of covers all that shit pretty well, I think. But we have to. Yeah, I see. Yeah, he did. Fuck, I forgot about that. He sued Keemstar, and he fucking lost. Which is one of the few positive things we can say about Keemstar. He, a good positive outcome from something Keemstar related. But we're gonna listen to his Neon Lights by Romeo Lacoste music video. And let's listen to how awful this shit is. Oh, I did forget, I posted a comment. I posted a comment on it where I said if I ever wanted to push myself into suicide, I'd listen to this to send me over the edge. I'm sorry. It's awful to joke about suicide, but I'm not wrong when I make that joke. It's, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for a joke. It's awful, but it's accurate. So let's go theater mode.
Blank spaces, lost pages of all the.
Okay, maybe I can't do it actually. He makes music. Theoretically, he makes music. Yes, theoretically.
Words we would say. Still have that box of letters. Why can't I throw it away? Swore you'd never leave.
Can a car just come over and hit him? Yeah, no. This is sheer auto-tune. There is no talent. There's no style. So somebody touched this up like a motherfucker.
Me that
Oh Christ. Okay. I have paused this so many times. Yeah, no, okay. You guys, should I keep going? Way too poor. Discount night, discount Owl City. This isn't even discount Owl City. This is like discount Party City. Stop, maybe. Yes. Alright, tell you what, we'll give it. He does not sound like Drake. Hang on. Alright. Well, let's skip to what should be the end of the song, practically. Let's go right here. Okay, yeah, it's all awful. Alright, okay, let's be fair here. This is his first ever song. Maybe he improves. There's a new song he put out 3 days ago. It's called White Lines. Maybe this is the one, right? This wasn't the one. But let's listen to the sequel. New torture methods from the American government. Reactions to Amberlynn Reed. I do wonder what she's up to. It has been a while. Hannah, I have to. I'm sorry. Oh no. I didn't need to see his nipples. Okay. It's worse. It's actually worse. Okay. Alright. I regret playing it now. Yeah, you're right. I wasn't even, 30 seconds in. I think I got longer of the other song. Not by much. Okay. Should I even go on? Let's read the comments. Okay, so he's moderating the comments. Let's see what the newest one was. Dude, yeah, he's reading the comments. Not a great thing to say. Oh, Hannah, no. Hang on. He's gonna have to see that. And the dislikes. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Okay. Alright. What do I even have to say about him other than Jesus Christ? This is sad. You can see all the people roasting him in this one. Yeah, 100 comments. Out of that, just because you're famous doesn't mean you should make music. You auditioned for my band in high school. This song sucks. 2014 material, maybe. What did he say here? Not a bad thing. Yeah, no. This, refresh the comments. Oh, yeah, you're right. Newest first. I think I can see it, but nobody else can. What a cunt. What a fucking cunt. Eat shit, Romeo. Eat shit, Romeo. Let's skip. Alright, we're gonna skip halfway in. Oh no, I don't like that. I don't like that either. I don't like any of this. Oh, Christ. Okay. Alright. What do I have to say about that other than, ugh. He's still around. He's making god-awful content. Folks, why did I put you through that horrible experience? Why did I do that? 14 and call the police. Oh boy. Don't quit your day job, Romeo. Don't quit your day job. Well, folks, I don't really have anything else planned for today. Deathmatch, Shema? No. I don't really have anything else today. I'll keep it real with you. Didn't have to go through it alone. That is fair. Why did I make us suffer? Because I wanted to see that awful, awful shit. That was bad. That was bad. Oh, hey. Waiting for that super chat to come through.
Good stuff, man. Have these pesos.
I will accept. Thank you, Sonacoffer, for the 1,000 CLP. I'm awful with currency names. Why did I skip the songs then? God, they were too fucking... That was bad from what I heard. That one song, it was like 17 seconds in, and I just was like, nope. And there are 2 words of the second song. I mean, yeah. But you kind of got what you... I think in those 2 seconds, you got what you were probably going to get. There was another IRL thing that I could actually pull up. We'll tell you what, we'll pull up one more thing, and it's from the IRL live streaming community. Because, of course. Right. So, as you guys know, I try to keep up with all those psychopaths there, because it's an interesting watch, and, you know, I like to look at crazy people. Do you think God lives in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he created? Blade's still alive? As far as I know, yes. He posts on Instagram every once in a while. This is not what I was looking for. This page? It was this page. Okay. So, no, it was not this page. It was a page before. Okay. I saw this yesterday. Not send a word, hose. Really? Okay. So this is, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, do a hose. Okay, so this is, the girl who got, I think it's the girl who got slapped. Let me skip forward in the thing.
I'm okay.
Yeah, this is the girl who, she got slapped, okay? If you remember that stream where she was bleeding, how many tabs do I have open? You don't want to know how many tabs I have open. On all 3 monitors now, I have so many tabs. But that's not the point. So this is, like an IRL meetup with all of these degenerates, and Danny Mullen for some fucking reason. Fuzzhose. Thank you, Pumpkin. For the $2.79 Canadian. Gonna play the thing. This thing will start playing the moment I hit play on this. I just know it. Come on. Here we go.
Fuzhou is Fuzhou is.
That's funny. All right, we're gonna play the clip.
All right. At least gotta take my shoes off first.
Oh,
you have to sniff.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm pissing my pants.
Let's give it.
So this guy is pissing his pants.
Oh, let's go.
Are you okay with
I'm okay. Yeah, he can.
Alright,
is it cheating to watch a man urinate his pants?
I don't give a fuck. It's content.
Walks around in New York City and
So you're gonna just piss your pants? Wait, what are you doing?
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, okay. This thing is pausing multiple times. I'm gonna let it load. But yes, the man's. Why is he doing this? Why are any of them doing this? Really? Why are any of them doing this? But
I'm sorry.
He's the man.
What a kid.
I'm sorry, Jesus.
The convicts make my piss come out regular. Hurts the piss and cough.
You better not get a single droplet in my car, you monster.
Dude, my pants are so 6 feet away. I'm a pool boy. 200 feet away from us.
So yeah, if you guys ever want to feel normal, he's feeling why is she praying? I cannot tell you with these people. I cannot tell you. Is that a highlight to end the stream on, or what? Folks, I'm gonna stream stuff like this. Convinced me the internet was a mistake. What is this? Oh, that's IRL live streamers. They are desperate for content. I have to close my window share because there's nudity around here. There's a video of someone mace-eating from the same event. Are you high? I don't know. Tell you what. We'll watch this. We'll watch this one. I gotta. Now they like to call mace content spray in IRL live streams because they spray people randomly with this shit to get reactions. Hey, how you doing? Hopefully work is not stressful for you, because I have to go back to work tomorrow, and I'm not excited. But we're gonna play this. Thank you, Hannah.
God have mercy.
Breath freshener, baby.
Same dude. Same dude.
Holy shit, they're about to.
I think you need.
Why didn't they mace their eyes?
Get up on fan, John. Wyatt, how's it going? Oh, Wyatt? I thought you were gonna wear it, dude.
Oh, I forgot the super chats will come in. I build car parts. Let's turn this down before that super chat gets me banned on YouTube.
Donated $3.33. Fuck niggas, fuck niggas, fuck niggas.
Yep, okay, let me skip forward. Don't you love super chats? Yeah, he just makes himself in the mouth. It's outside of Culver's. It looks like it.
I think he needs more fucking pepper. I think that Mike's is actually killing him. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Huh.
You're out.
What are you doing?
These are very high IQ people, folks.
Get away from the pew.
Very high IQ, folks. Where do I begin with anything after that? Honestly, and yeah, okay, hang on. I might have one more clip. We might have one more. Well, yeah, here we go. We'll end the stream on just a little more degeneracy. This is safe for work, kind of, but...
What are you talking about? Ew, what the fuck? No, no. Get that out of here. No. Get the fuck out of here. That's gross.
Yeah, alright, that seems like a good thing to have a stream up. IRL streams are dead, even Ice Poseidon knew it. Yeah. Content, very fair. How long before we have a live stream Russian roulette challenge? Soon, registered trademark. This shit's crazy. Alright, so again, thanks everybody for showing up. Had a very good stream. Trying to think what else I'm planning. I might stream a game tomorrow on Twitch, twitch.tv/FuzhouYT. Also, Twitter accounts down below. Go there. Why does James speak like he needs to spit? That is a good question. Anywho, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna pull up a song to play us out here. Let me find a song really quick. It would help if everything wouldn't get me copyright claimed. You think I have this shit planned out beforehand? You really would. Oh, take it easy. Commit sewer slide. Oh, no. Take it easy, Fox. If only I could play a licensed song. Here we go. This is a Baked Alaska related song. Kind of like the Only Use Me Blade song. Here we go. Alright. Alright, take it easy, folks. Have a good night.
We love our Mickey D's, quarter pounders, extra cheese. We love our Mickey D's, McNuggets 20-piece. When I'm in a hurry, I grab a McFlurry, cop some apple pies, make those fries super size. We love our Mickey D's, quarter pounders, extra cheese. We love our Mickey D's, McNuggets 20-piece. When I'm in a hurry, I grab a McFlurry, cop some apple pies, make those fries super size.
Let's crush some fucking food! Dude, I'm about to just go bloated as fuck for the meme. I'm trying to get fat as fuck.